If you haven't seen Sweet Magnolias, you may not know that Jamie Lynn Spears plays quite a controversial character on the show. Jamie Lynn Spears' pregnant nurse in the smash Netflix series had left her romance with Bill Townsend, Klein, and returned home to her family, leaving the question of whether she will return in Season 2 open. Some fans speculated about the actor's future on the show Offscreen as well. They went after the actor because of her suspected involvement in her sister's contentious conservatorship. So will Jamie Lynn Spears return for Season 2 of Sweet Magnolias? So far, here's what we know. What happened to Jamie Spears' character in Season 1? So what happened to Noreen in the first season of Sweet Magnolias? Noreen and Bill had a strained relationship in Season 1 of the program, and they don't appear to be on the road to long-term happiness together. Despite being able to befriend one of Bill's children, Noreen is unable to win over anyone else, including Bill, and she eventually leaves town after becoming frustrated with Bill's immaturity. The show leaves it unclear whether Noreen will appear in Season 2. So, will Spears be back? Many fans wanted Jamie Lynn Spears to lose her role in the show. Why? Britney Spears was able to get her conservatorship lifted in 2021. She came out against her family as she struggled to reclaim control of her life. Not only did my family do nothing, but my father was all for it. The toxic singer told a judge about an event in which she claims she was forced to take lithium against her will. She also expressed a desire to sue my family via Variety. Since then, the feud has only gotten worse. Jamie Lynn spoke with ABC News about her new novel, Things I Should Have Said, recently. She also justified her job as conservator for her sister. Britney responded quickly on Twitter, alleging that her sibling was attempting to sell books at her cost, and that Jamie Lynn never had to work for anything. Jamie Lynn responded on Instagram, claiming that her sister's public comments contradicted their private chats, and that she was receiving death threats as a result of her sister's accusatory posts. Meanwhile, Jamie Lynn's career has been targeted by Britney's ardent supporters. According to a Change.org petition, she is part of a filthy, demeaning conservatorship of her sister, and should be fired from the cast of Sweet Magnolias. More than 28,000 people have signed it. Pretty crazy, right? But the entire Britney Spears situation simply took over the internet and the globe, so it's not difficult to see why fans are enraged. Will Jamie Lynn Spears return in Season 2? The big question on everyone's mind, will Noreen, Jamie Lynn, be returning in light of all the controversy surrounding her real-life current events? Well, it's official. Spears will return in Season 2 of the show, according to Deadline, in May 2021. Spears is not only returning to Serenity, but she has also been promoted to a series regular. While she was seen a lot in Season 1, she was more of a recurring character than a regular. When we return to South Carolina, Noreen will most certainly have a greater plot. We don't know if Noreen will have a baby with her when she returns to Serenity, because we don't know how much time has elapsed between seasons, or how much time Season 2 will cover. Spears herself revealed the happy news when she posted a couple photos of herself dressed as Noreen on Instagram on December 15th, 2021. Noreen is back, she captioned the photo set. I'm very grateful to be a part of this incredible community, she said, adding the launch date for Season 2. Unfortunately for us, Spears' Instagram photographs reveal very little about what we may expect from the show when it returns to Netflix. So despite the drama surrounding Britney's conservatorship and the backlash she's received as a result, Jamie Lynn's Instagram implies that she'll still have a major role in Sweet Magnolias Season 2 when it premieres on Netflix on February 4th as scheduled. What is the storyline of Season 2? Noreen suffered in her relationship with Bill, a doctor, and her supervisor, with whom she'd had an affair in Season 1 of Sweet Magnolias. Bill and Maddie, Joanne Garcia Swisher, divorced as a result of their romance. Despite the bumpy start of her relationship with her father, Noreen remained hopeful that Bill and Maddie's 3 children would welcome her. Kyle, Logan Allen, their middle child, was the only one who was interested in learning more about her. Bill approached Maddie after Noreen had left and asked her to give him another opportunity. Maddie, on the other hand, had begun a connection with Cal, her son's baseball coach, Justin Bruning, and she wasn't sure she could forgive Bill after he had betrayed her. After the automobile incident at the end of season 1, in which Kyle and an unknown passenger were involved, her decision will most likely become even more difficult. Plus, now that Noreen is back on the scene, Bill may be second-guessing his desire to rekindle his relationship with his ex-wife in season 2. One thing is certain, season 2 of Sweet Magnolias will be packed with drama. Season 2 release date. The big question, when will season 2 debut? Well, Joanna Garcia Swisher, who plays Maddie, announced the end of filming via an Instagram post. "Bittersweet sentiments," she said, "because I'm going to miss this bunch so much. However, I'm incredibly proud and ecstatic for all of you to see what we've been up to in Serenity. Thankfully, we won't have to wait long to see Serenity again, as Netflix has set the release date for Friday, February 4th. All 10 one-hour episodes will be accessible to view. Yay! Get ready for another, hopefully great season of this hit show." Cast of Season 2. So who will be returning for the second season? According to official statements, Maddie, Joanna Garcia Swisher, Helen, Heather Headley, Dana Sue, Brooke Elliott, Bill, Chris Klein, Cal, Justin Bruning, Tyler, Carson Rowland, Kyle, Logan Allen, and Annie, Annalise Judge, are all expected to return. Also elevated to series regulars are Jamie Lynn Spears, Noreen, Dion Johnstone, Dana Sue's head chef Eric, and Brandon Quinn, Dana Sue's estranged husband Ronnie. There's also Helen's ex-boyfriend Ryan, Michael Sheenfelt, the mayor's daughter Nellie, Simone Lockhart, who was maybe injured in the car accident, and Dana Sue's sous chef Isaac, Chris Medlin, who could also be her son. And they aren't the only ones who will be upsetting the balance. Anderson teased a number of newcomers during an interview with Parade. "We have a lot of exciting ideas for new Serenity residents. There will be new alliances formed between Serenity's residents. So it seems we could be in store for some new faces, which no doubt will shake things up." Questions we need answered in Season 2 of Sweet Magnolias. Netflix made our year last year by announcing that one of our favorite new shows, Sweet Magnolias, has been renewed, which warms our hearts almost as much as the town of Serenity can. It's also a good thing, since we have a lot of questions that were never answered that we seriously need some answers to. Stick around for some of the biggest unanswered questions from Season 1. Is Dana Sue Isaac's mother? Not to be overwhelmed by the tremendous cliffhanger that was the automobile catastrophe, but we were also left with another major cliffhanger: paternity. Isaac has been looking for his birth parents in Serenity for the entire season, from Eric to Helen, and Ryan to Dana Sue and her old partner Micah. He's interrogated them all. The only problem is that the latter appears to be the case. Isaac is persuaded that Dana Sue and Micah are his parents, and their shared love of cooking, together with Isaac, adds to the fire. We left up with Isaac inquiring if Dana Sue was his mother, and she was as surprised as we were. She didn't say no, though. Her failure to respond was undoubtedly a strategy to keep us guessing and begging for more, which she succeeded in doing. Or it could be real. Consider the drama, the emotion, and the stakes that would entail. All I want for Isaac is for him to achieve clarity, as do many others. So in Season 2, we need him to find a solid answer to these paternity questions. Was Annie the actual second passenger? In the Season 1 finale, we see Kyle running from Jackson's house after blowing up at Tyler in the final minutes of season 1. Tyler and Annie eventually followed him. It was revealed that there was a second passenger after we cut to the scene of the accident and saw Kyle being taken from Tyler's automobile. With Tyler and Annie missing, Dana Sue dialed Annie's phone number, and we returned to Jackson's house where Annie's phone was on the coffee table. Is this a signal that Annie will be the second to board? If that's the case, where is Tyler? If it's Annie, what does this mean for her plot in season 2 of Sweet Magnolias? And is this an attempt by the show's creator to bring Annie and her family back together? And there you have it. Everything you need to know about Jamie Lynn Spears and whether or not she will be returning to Sweet Magnolia season 2, along with all the other insider details about the upcoming season. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.